we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Paul's been great. He's got 11 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron is the 3 with Thompson at the 4. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Perkins in at the center filling out the middle.
And a moment to check out LeBron James here. Some tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 8th in scoring, and as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
And that one's good. Perkins got the first basket of the second half here for Cleveland.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Rivers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Robinson misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, it's interesting that Jamal Crawford has always embraced his 6th man role. He said, quote, "Nobody wants to come off the bench, but if you're really about winning and sacrifice, then you have to do it. When you bring one of your top scorers off the bench, it gives your team balance. I like that when I check in the game, the other players start getting nervous. And there's no doubting they do, guys."
He can get his shot anytime. Thank you, Doris. Spencer Hawes, an early candidate last season for most improved player, but his hot shooting steadily tailed off, Steve, with the Sixers last year.
Yeah, month after month, you know, his field goal percentage and three-point percentage has dropped. But I thought he found new life when he was traded to the Cavs. Remember, when you're on a bad team, you're losing night after night. It can be disheartening. I think that might have been some of what we saw with Hawes and his numbers declining. You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Shumpert passes to Perkins. Back to Shumpert. Dellavedova kicks to James. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Kicks it out to James. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Here's Rivers. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. So halt the run. Hawes with the block. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. In third, the Cavaliers. 5th, the Clippers.
They may have a lot of differences when you compare these teams, but they do have this in common, at least lately. Impressive outside shooting on target.
Now, here is Robinson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Rivers. Shoots the 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 5. Davis setting the pick for Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And Davis can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's Turkoglu. In low to Davis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got the lead up to 8. Now for Los Angeles.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9.
LeBron James having his nose broken last season by Serge Ibaka. Short of that, he can seem at times invulnerable. His durability, just one more thing that sets him apart.
And LeBron, over his career, dealing with a few back issues, but he's been able to remain remarkably healthy.
Kevin, incredibly durable, given the punishment he absorbs night in and night out, and the load he's asked to carry by his team at both ends of the floor. That's another element that makes you shake your head about what he's been able to do in his career.
You're right. Here's Irving after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 12-3 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Paul, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
The drive by James. Mozgov dishes to Smith. The second chance effort. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Mozgov.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
No good trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to... And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard, serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Now, here is Irving. Following the shot by Chris Paul from outside the arc. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 6th assist on the night. Jordan with a screen on Irving. Paul kicks to Redick. Fires from deep, and that one's good.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
Now here's LeBron, the kick out to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Paul outside. Again, Los Angeles. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Smith kicks to Irving. And the 3 off target.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Now here's LeBron. He kicks to Irving. And stolen by Redick. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Paul with the ball. Was shot by Redick, no good.
That was a layup. You've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Paul is doubled. Feeds it to Barnes. Back to Paul. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They've got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second.
Irving against Paul. Irving drives in, and it's Mozgov at the elbow. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That's his first foul. James, the pass to Love. And another.
5 games of hoops on a Tuesday. This is your express tour through the association called the Dailies app. The Memphis Grizzlies in Detroit. Detroit had lost 10 straight against Memphis, but Reggie Jackson, a career night on the dime. He had 23 points. He had 20 assists, and the Detroit Pistons win it by 10 over Memphis. Your final score, 105-95. The Clippers had lost back-to-back games, but Blake Griffin starting to rise now, bringing the pain. J.J. Redick outside. Splash.
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr.